Good morning, children. Today we are going to do lesson 2, geography lesson 2, globe, latitudes and longitudes. Children, in the previous, if you're having book, please open it and be ready with a pencil and underline the sentences which are important. Children, in the previous chapter you have already learned that Earth is the only planet and it is not sphere. It is the only planet which is living. Right? It is slightly flattened at the poles, that is South Pole and North Pole, and bulged in the middle like this. It is flattened at the poles and bulged in the middle like this. Nikla hua. Right? Now what is globe? Globe is the true model of the Earth. True model means exactly the same. It is the miniature form of the Earth. Miniature means smaller inside, otherwise it is exactly the same. Now the globes are of varying sizes and types. Big ones are there, very big ones are there, which is very difficult to carry. Then small globes are the pocket globes are there. Then there are balloons which are like globes which are like balloons. You can easily inflate it anytime. हवा भर के आप कभी भी उसको globe जैसे बना के you can study it. Now like this, there are many types of globes. Now globe is not fixed. It moves just like a, spins just like a top or potter's wheel. And globe, as it is exactly like the Earth, all the countries, continents and oceans, they are all shown in the correct position and in correct shape. Correct shape, not size, children. If in your book you have size, please cancel it and write shape. It cannot be correct size. If the size is same, then the globe will be as big as the Earth. So correct it and write shape. Now, it's very difficult to describe the location of a point on a sphere like Earth. So, how can we locate place on the Earth? That's a big point. We need certain points of reference from where we can start. Now, you have already noticed in the globe that it has a needle which is called axis of the Earth. It passes through North Pole to South Pole. And globe moves exactly like Earth on this needle. From west to east. It moves like Earth. And you will see that it is tilted. It is tilted. It's not straight, it's tilted. And it moves, Earth moves on its axis, this axis, from west to east. Right? And this is not a real line. Earth doesn't have this line. This is an imaginary line. This is for our convenience, for our benefit. This has been done to show that how the Earth moves. Now there is one more important latitude which is also imaginary line on the globe, that is called equator. This equator divides the Earth into two equal halves. Okay, it divides into two equal halves. The northern half is known as northern hemisphere and the southern half is known as southern hemisphere. Hemi means half. Hemi means half. Sphere means circle. Hemisphere. Right. So the equator is an imaginary circular line and it is very, very important reference point to locate places on the Earth. Now all the parallel circles from the equator up to the poles are called parallels of latitude, like this. There are like this, from equator to North Pole there are 90 latitudes, and again equator to North-South Pole there are 90 latitudes. So they are all marked with degrees. Right? Now equator represents the 0 degree latitude. Equator represents the 0 degree latitude. This. It represents the 0 degree latitude. Equator is at the 0 degree latitude. And from equator to northern hemisphere we have 90 latitudes. From equator to southern hemisphere we have 90 latitudes. Equator is the actually our reference point. Okay. Now from equator, all the latitudes are marked with N or S. Why? to indicate whether the latitudes are to the north or south of the equator. North or south of the equator, because there are so many places, they are located on the same latitude, so it will be very difficult to locate where they are exactly. For example, there are two places they are located on 20-degree latitude. That's Chandrapur in Maharashtra. Chandrapur in Maharashtra is located on 20-degree latitude, and again another place in South America, that is called it is Belo Horizonte. It is also located at 20-degree latitude. Now how? The difference, just because the Belo Horizonte is located in the southern hemisphere, so 20-degree S is marked with it, and south of it, and as 20-degree this Chandrapur is located in 20-degree north, so it is marked as 20-degree north. So that indicates exactly the latitude is in northern hemisphere or in the southern hemisphere. In this way you can locate places on the earth. Now children, beside this equator, north pole, south pole, there are some more important latitudes. They are, I'll show you. So children, you have already learnt about the important latitude equator at 0 degree, north pole 90-degree latitude, and south pole 90-degree south S, right? So beside this there are some more important latitudes. They are 23 half-degree north, Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn 23 half-degree south, and Arctic Circle 66 half-degree north, and Antarctic Circle 66 half-degree south. These important latitudes, they help us to locate places on the globe, as well as they divide the earth into different heat zones, which we are going to deal in the next video. I hope whatever we have done till now is clear to you children. Thank you.